Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
It's good,
and
my
this
brothers.
will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy, because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range,
right,
maybe a little
get it, y'all.
over,
Pop this thing
it's a
all
good
right.
kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short,
that's weak. Randy ain't dropping that. So this couple steps with dang.
Drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Yeah, that's a close first place, though. Barely.
Give him 14 on
You know the way these things go, man. They can switch up so fast. You know, come on, AP.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
If that safety drop, it might be a touchdown. And I get dropped.
Here's
Oh.
Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, most definitely.
Guys won't be real happy, because there won't be a sack on this play, because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job
they ran a couple through press.
Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing.
See, I'm right. See this safety, bro. I gotta watch what side he go to. He go to Moss, and I'm gonna try to hit DJ. Let's see what Bruce go. What Bruce working with. Shit, let's see.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high.
Looking at Bruce at the end, that's what messed me up. I should have stuck with my combo.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's able to get this up just
Come on, linebacker.
15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
We're scoreless after one.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Oh, yeah,
7 yards to pick up there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
All right, come on, y'all.
A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
Somebody's supposed to be on him though. It's crazy.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Want to throw that. My bad if I'm pressing these buttons hard. I realize I be seeing that shit.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, man. I don't like that. I need my pad rush to get there.
He'll get this incomplete. That's A.J. Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now.
Come on, y'all.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
That wasn't even my zone. Who was supposed to be there?
For speed and their route running savvy.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball,
need to get back up, bro.
But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down.
Hey, we can take a field goal, fellas.
2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Picking us apart right now.
A gain of 4 last play. They doubled that here and get 8.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw a
zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing.
Y'all mold me up, baby. I broke a little late though.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
All right, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Grab a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but That was a 14-play drive to get 3.
Offense on fleek.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the threes just
That was
not
close.
And people say that we're negative sometimes.
Uh-oh.
So.
Well, here's the deal.
Dang, I should have. Dang, I should have spent early.
But that type of a drive can pay dividends.
Coach, I actually thought he was gonna make that touchdown.
Second drive coming
Appreciate
up
it,
here
appreciate
for
it.
Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
You ran
It's
the
only
ball. I don't think I
November,
ran
but
the ball out of
playoffs,
that.
we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1
Let's
seed.
go.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase. If
All the things at the time.
And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'll be at the end today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Second quarter, 2 minutes
All right,
remaining.
cool.
3-0 our score.
I didn't like that play. Let's do it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw to his
Didn't know,
running
boy.
back. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17.
They're like, man.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Get it.
From 8 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Josh Lambo lining up.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2
Appreciate it,
quarters.
bro. Appreciate it.
Point after by Lambeau, up
When I
and
tell you
good.
this kicker has
And
been
makes
clutch
it a
for me this
7-3 lead.
year. I said,
Lambo set to
boy, he
go.
might go third overall net draft.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
I had 2 games out of 1 with my kicker.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
All right, keep him out of field goal. Know what they're going to do.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football.
Oh, boy, I
left to
need you to
play.
get
We're
in
not
there.
into December yet, but right now where we
Oh, look, they
stand,
got
they're in
me.
first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers?
Dang, I wish I would been able to get on the person.
Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Bro,
10
got way
yards
too
there.
much
Good
time
enough
back
for
there.
Jags first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
See, this team.
Now back to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Good drive.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to
Good
try
drive.
to add 3 points
Still
before
get the
heading
ball
to the
back,
locker
though.
room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll
Shit,
get it
man,
back
we
within
never
a point at 7-6. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we now go downstairs to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting
Check out
to get
what's going on around the
interesting
league.
in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime.
Dan
Lamar
Marino,
Jackson,
Walter Payton, and Jerry
4
Jeudy.
touchdown passes.
Straight.
From there, we head to Minneapolis, check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. The Bills trying to finish that one off and claim victory. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the third quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
I ain't mention my boy AP, but he had a good win today, too.
So here are the Browns to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Run the ball. Run the ball, G.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? But you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over
I ain't
NFL
gonna lie, dog. I
linemen?
just spent some
He never did.
quality
right?
time up in my practice and trying to learn
He
this
saw
play.
through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But
I got
as you
some
know,
tough
when he's
receivers,
outside
man.
the pocket and his vision is totally clear,
I need to
look
start
out,
boosting my
because he's
ball.
going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Let's go, D. We gotta make a play, man.
Taking it
JJ
about
Watt,
the one.
Chandler Jones, Ben Wolf.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession
Go
of
ahead,
half
move.
number 2. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love
He
that.
come on, boy.
Rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. He's had a
He be
fantastic
cut for me
rookie
in that
season,
nickel
made a
position,
lot
or in that
of
nickel
throws,
formation.
but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Good, AP.
They try to fire up the run
Good,
game
what?
with Adrian Peterson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now it's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Someone brought some love too, man.
Zone for a Browns touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Josh Lambo lining up.
Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is up to 15 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
And out now comes Jacksonville.
Hey,
as they
go
get
at
ready
him,
to
dog.
go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people
Come on now.
the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
No way.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Christian McCaffrey.
Good run, though. Good run,
4
though.
yards there. It'll be
Easy.
2nd and 6.
42-yard line.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey.
Oh, I tried to hit him. I should have tackled him. Sorry, the lady hit stick out early.
That's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 27. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Chances since we up, man.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Let him out, dog.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So, what would you? Man, this man killed back into it, dog.
Not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today.
Sold out on this, bro. He must have won out of Cleveland.
At the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be
Yeah, you're making that.
inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. That's now
Right, they
4
go out.
completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball.
Oh, boy.
Let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap.
Damn.
Look to throw.
I knew I should have changed. I always getting kicked on.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Robert Woods, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Okay. See, keeping the one score.
First half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown.
Hey man, that was me. I should have messed up on calling man right
Couldn't
there.
quite finish it off. This time they broke through.
I don't know why. Like,
But on the sideline, difference of a feeling.
I know they can play man. Why they always getting beat on the slant?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal.
Tell them to go underneath. Like they ain't hearing none of that.
That tells you you're getting it done.
None of that.
Peterson. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
Ain't no chance for them if they let me do that.
Field before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've
Come on, my buddy. It's your game right here. Never mind.
Ground game has not
Never
been
mind.
neglected.
Sorry, dog.
Right there.
They use the butter right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Butter.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Lining up for the point.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch in this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
28.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
To kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get
Stevie on shook out this thing, boy.
like you're a sprinter. Get lower to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right
Come
now.
on, what?
Shot for 1, and it's
Stop trying to do it like that.
picked off by Von Bell. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
What's wrong with him, man?
They were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Come on, dog. Yeah, we got to now.
You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted.
I want to
They
give him
don't
a bar
react
boost
like they
one.
do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
I tried to get on the
end
kicker
result
up.
could be something you don't like.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Wilson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Jackson.
Dang, boy. He just got a mismatch this game.
The game and 6 on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge? Or
Boy,
they just
on
don't
100,
like it?
boy.
The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about
I've been up in everybody route running
there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
because they already was deep threats.
And he'll just sit
So I just been on, every time they get XP points, I just put it on route running.
Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you get
too early then.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Von Bell like my new Bobby Wagner sometimes out this nickel.
The throw there finding its way to
Bird, he ain't the best coverage.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And this winds up a gain of 4.
But JJ ain't made no noise.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So I can't do it.
2nd and 6.
Can't do it,
At the
man.
41-yard line.
Salty.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
There we go. Let's go back.
He lost the football.
One time out.
Like a Jaguar was able to cover
About time, man. We supposed to have 4 sacks. We ain't getting that goal.
That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Man open left side is Brown.
He's going again if they did to him.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's to his running back.
Y'all gonna go for it? Y'all just gonna kick it,
It's
man.
a loss of a full
Going for
3
it.
yards, and it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? Right. It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Ooh, boy. We about to see.
On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
I think I need a boost, man.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
I got random on me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And it's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown.
Oh, man.
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
It was. I just threw that.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
We better get all kinds of upgrades after this game. They go 10.
Last time out, went for it on 4th down, turn it over, gave him great field position, turned it for 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
I ain't even gonna say. I thought the rush was gonna get there before all that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
Let's go, bye.
Pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick up.
Let's do good blitz, man. I'm gonna do it after nickel.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because when they...
And he's taken
Shot,
down.
what?
This will be a Brown sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards first down.
2 minutes.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yes, sir. Oh! I thought that was a pick, boy.
First down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 36.
That's still good.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And 4 yards.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
Right. Gave me the sound and everything.
He's going to be tackled at the Browns 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
He still done hit us for 300 yards today. That's crazy.
Find that open window to throw the ball downfield.
Come on.
This one, right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Take
He's going to
that.
find his tight end Boyle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Nice. Oh, who's that?
A look for the end zone, but incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that cover 2 ain't cutting
At
it.
this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw again.
Give me that.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come
At
on,
this
dog.
point, down
Pick.
big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yeah. Get out of here.
That pass knocked away and incomplete. They had
Denied.
with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And 2 at the 17-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. On 3rd down, Wilson. Here's a screen to Powell. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16.
All right, that guy, fellas. Okay. They bring that home, bro.
Put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the
6
Tennessee
touchdowns.
Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall.
And yeah, this
to
man
6-5.
had so many more
Off to
completions.
Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Dang, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, 5 attempts. That's crazy. Alright. Shoot, I might could run another one, huh? I think that was the last game. Yeah.
That's a flag on the play. Let's touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make her throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl. I hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play.
On to the next week. Yes, I go ahead and do that. In case anybody else want to play. Do I gotta force?
I just gotta say, like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback.
I always hate forcing, man, cause I don't be want to mess it up.
Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady.
Hey, got a playoff picture. See what we looking like. Okay, try to keep that then. Keep that by. See, we got the Bills second. Bengals, y'all in the Steelers in the race. Everybody in the playoffs, man. Nick at 5th, KG at 6th, APU at 7th. It's crazy. That's just like one loss, like a 1 loss difference. Yeah, I figured Russ was gonna get that one.
Let's go. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
Boy, I've been playing, man. We might get MVP. I want to be able to run block too, though. Let's do this. Let's give them both. Take that. Go to the stats. Oh, okay. All right. You never been your agile. Open that middle up for me. Who is it, DeAndre Carter? One speed. Alright, I should get a slap. So you get that medium route and short route. There you go. Utility. I ain't never had a fullback. Oh man, found opening flex after a block. Release driving up the middle of the line with never a defense we suspect. Okay. I want you to block, brother. I'm probably not gonna be throwing you the ball much. Let's see though. Let's see. We might sneak you up in there. Hey man, Russ been clutch for me too now. I can't sit here and lie. All them being able to throw and run and stuff, you clutch. And that extra being able to run out the pocket when I need to, it really be helping me or allowing me to mix up what I be doing. Probably finna hop back into mine. Ain't nobody else finna play it. Let's see what the stand is. Bucks 10-2. Who they got? So we are still top of the NFC ranking wise. That whole division leader thing be messing it up. We all top 4. Okay, Nick in second. I ain't really like that. 9-2. And I got him next week. And that boy done caught fire somehow, boy. Oh man. I respect it though. I be seeing him online. He be playing them ranked online matches all the time. Probably done got him straight. Oh, and we don't spin the hit P too. Linebackers, cornerbacks. What we doing, bro? D-line pretty fire though. Do DBs. Man. Cause my pass. Everybody got 2 more user games. So yeah, for sure, man. That's 2 more possible losses. So it could shape up crazy because it's only like one win, 1 loss between the 4 of us. So if I was to lose, Nick was to lose, that's 3 losses. If y'all was to win, we'd be tied right back up. Playoffs is where it's really gonna get sick. Playoffs is gonna be real. We all just need to win out though. Beat all the computers, keep our records as good as we can. That way we make sure we make it to the playoffs. Let me look at it again. Any user games playing first? Nope. Everybody play somebody different. Everybody will play. And users will probably, let's That's granted if somebody don't move up. So who I got? I got KG and Nick. Left, I think. Yeah, finna play Nick and KG. Yeah, last game of the week. Last game of the season. Ooh, that might determine a lot, boy. Pressure. I need to make a landscape. I want to make it double-sided. You play Nick. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. So when me and Nick play again, you and KG play again. That's gonna be fire. And then me and KG gonna play, and you and Nick gonna play week 17. Boy, this shit gonna be tough, boy. I love it though. Love it. Shit, you never know, but when playoff comes, it get different. Alright, ain't nobody else on. I'm gonna go ahead and run my back to back. What they like to do? To run, do screens. 19 for sacks, 14. Troy Polamalu, okay. I might play it. They zone blitz 70% of the time. Okay. Eighth in passing yards. They be passing it like that. Nah. Swap you out. JJ can get something done this week. Damn, you staying out there. Clutch. see, it be them weak teams that be the ones and sneaking up on you. They were they blew him home. All right. Stun the opposing fans. Man, I got who that was? Devontae Adams and who? Straight little team here. I'll see how they 2-9.
Good day. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Dang, I gotta work on spies and stuff
Just
now.
off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his third season now from Louisville, it's Lamar Jackson.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he throws, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Nice.
Touchdown, Titans. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Michael Batchley lining up for the extra point.
Wow, first play in the game sees 75 yards. These people haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays.
I believe in y'all. Y'all didn't have to come out and flex on me. I thought y'all could look good. Okay.
He spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10.
And here are the Browns for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award, and he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
And it's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, and passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
Take it.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
Really
and avoids the
run
hit for good
to
measure.
They run with Adrian Peterson,
But
the
laid him out, though.
second active leading rusher in the NFL.
Peterson, the ball ball carrier.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down, Browns.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
And
this will be
good hit, Troy.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line.
And the Browns.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
This will be caught inside the 10.
I don't like how they run these in routes, man.
Inside the 10 to the 9.
He's running pretty tight.
On this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll run with Peterson.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I got head ran
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Wilson. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
4th down. Here's Wilson.
But what? I was hitting the triangle, bro. That's crazy.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
Man,
I mean, that's what
crazy, bro. I hate Randy,
nobody
man.
gets behind you. That's the
Snub me one.
defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Slant to Adams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards on the catch.
Damn, was he?
1st down.
Shit, Moss was too, though.
We talked about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability
Moss
to
was
get
wide
it
for wasn't nobody on here.
defense.
But I tried to throw it in.
As a thrower,
No
as
response.
a professional.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
He was taken down by...
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
From the 36, Jackson got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, that, boy.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter,
they trying to score again.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go
can't
deep.
go man at all on them.
The last run got 6.
Now second and 4.
From the gun, Jackson.
Damn.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled.
How are they 2-9?
15-yard line.
The cover athlete, Travis Kelsey, Devontae Adams.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
See, I gotta get some pressure, man.
And again this time to the tailback. And nothing
Gotta hold
doing.
it to
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at...
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And into the end zone for
Ain't that
Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Ain't that some shit?
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And
yes,
how about
sir.
the finish to the run? All the way into the end zone.
All the way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, it count me on that touchdown, man. I know y'all heard me hitting them buttons.
They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's 50.
Yeah, come on. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have did it. I knew it, man. Exactly. Can't nobody catch no long ball, no deep pass on him.
Man, Brandon, not a real good throw that
Dang.
time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
The ball carrier.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Dang, man.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feel pretty good about your next couple of calls.
A gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, that's a stop.
And he's got a first down.
Oh, come on.
Just a 1-yard on the play, and it'll move the chains. Well, after an interception last
they ain't gonna review that.
Go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer me later.
Like a real one, boy. They just driving it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 30.
Hey, man, I knew I shouldn't have threw that deep ball. I'm not a fan of them deep streaks on him, man.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
I just need somebody.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I need somebody to get some kind of pressure.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he takes it just a few yards shy of the red zone before
man.
Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Randy, man.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I just don't trust him, man.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
Man, even the field goal hurt right here, though.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
I think they took him.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
God, dang it, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nobody picked up on that.
For them here in the first half, pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hang on, man. We got
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
There you go.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And goal.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. 3rd and goal, Jackson.
Stop.
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they moved the ball on this drive, I wouldn't stop.
Touchdown would be great. Field goal.
The drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that's the bend but don't break approach. Make sure
be coming through when I need him to on the time,
and force the field goal attempt that went through.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That's caught by Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing him.
Ooh, nice. Damn, man.
Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Come on, man.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Pressing spot.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
I got the middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Caught, Kelsey, left side. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Need something that drive.
Going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to sling this deep down.
Man, get the out of here, dog. Come on.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bro, you got to be kidding me, dog.
And we're going to get with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Dang, man.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the
bro,
field goal
I'm talking about.
He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Badgley's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Dang, I gotta go piss, man.
Halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the second quarter. The Saints trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Raiders seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they trail in that one, as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Robert Woods, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send it back to Brandon Gaudin.
See, we can do something. Shit. E-boy came out the gates hot.
Brown's going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there. Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
on 2nd and 7. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wilson being chased out left. Letting one
damn,
deep
man.
for the end
I watched
zone.
him fucking through that.
And not much on the return there. They'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd
every
quarter,
dog got
get a
their
nice
day,
drive
right?
going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Damn, man.
Just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately you're fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
For sure, man. For sure. I wish it was against one of y'all at least.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. The tight end Kelsey
bull
has
ass
it over the
team.
middle.
It's gonna take me down, and it ain't gonna take them nowhere.
That's a staple of this
fun right
offense.
now.
Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Gonna give this time to the
Stop, though.
tailback.
Come on, man.
Well, they hit him in the
God, dog, we gotta get something this quarter.
And that is not going to get it done. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a
I
4th
can't,
down.
bro. I'm telling you, my cornerback's gonna get toast.
From your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down
over
before it
yet,
gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
A big kick there. We'll call it
I have to get a
56
turnover,
yards
bro.
on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
I feel you on the
And
man
now
up too,
Cleveland
bro,
geared up
but
to take the field.
my cornerback's
And in enemy territory
toast.
last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running
Get up
game?
out there, Randy.
It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got.
I know, right?
Is it often
Shit
affect
crazy,
the play
man.
calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of.
And he's going to have to eat
DJ
this one as
all
down he
open
goes.
This shit crazy, man. Like,
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
I was gonna do that.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Man, what the fuck was
This pass
that?
is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Damn, bro.
Offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off for 3 and out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chain.
Yeah, I tried to lob it over his ass,
And
but
if they
the
score
throw
on
was
this
horrible.
drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now it's Jackson.
Look at this shit.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Fucking man.
A good pickup there.
They got some good ass players. I give them that.
Nice rhythm throw there on first
Tight
down.
end,
Located his tight
wide out
easy
combo.
pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Jackson to throw.
Come
Middle of
on.
traffic, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
There you go.
He'll get a nice chunk there.
Damn, man, we're gonna drop this.
2nd and 4.
It's all good, though.
It's a pickup of
It's all
6.
good.
Working with his 2nd and 4. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Gotta go back to the
now
lab.
in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there. And it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, man, fuck man, dog. Dude.
Sets up a first and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches have a reliable running game. They breathe
sad ass loss too. They horrible.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Look at this shit, bro. Hell, fucking field day on there. This karma. I should have said money this game last game.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game,
I didn't even have to go off on mute. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But you and I both know it goes deeper than
Do that to another computer. I've been playing trash all year.
Okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that
popping
pickup.
shit, boy.
They go play action now. Wilson. Bringing it in. Jackson left side.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he's not running with me.
He couldn't hold
Who is
on
that?
through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
Damn, I ain't even hyped about it.
Wilson on the game.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.
Damn, dog. These niggas came in here and whooped our ass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again here, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that
dog.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it. Peterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Browns.
Oh, shit. I don't know who that is, but that nigga is covering the fuck out of Randy Moss.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Give him credit for that.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
He's be popping, boy.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Don't do that.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The ball carried by number 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give a whole lot of credit to the running game, the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Yeah, all right. That's after that bullshit, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
Mickey in fair play.
As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it.
Man. Get out of here. Niggas wouldn't even give us the thing, bro. Oh,
he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I would love to play them again.
That was the fullback carrying the football. I know.
So this one, a Tennessee Titans victory.
I gave y'all fellas a gift then, man.
Distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team,
and I got Nick next week.
That's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up to say game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player.
Damn, man, we threw like 4 interceptions, bro.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people.
Lamar had a 158.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Tennessee, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they will hit
off to a 3-9 team. Hey. I ain't reached none of my goals. Playoff picture look like now. Said Russell Wilson. Hey, he was, bro. Slanging that thing. Slanging the word. Damn. Man. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. We just played a bad game. And the result is I'm probably gonna have to sit on this loss for a little second. Ugh. I can't believe we lost to them. Dropped a second with that on my touchdown passes.
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this.
It was a humbling game.